We bought this RV park with zero bank financing, and I'm gonna show you exactly how we did it. RV parks are one of the highest yielding real estate assets, with cap rates sometimes north of 10, growing demand from travelers, digital nomads, and people who just want a little bit different of a lifestyle. It's a hidden gold mine. So we found this RV park in Big Fork, Montana, 26 pads and almost zero verifiable income. The asking price was $5 million, and it had been overlooked by everybody because there was no income. So the $5 million was a little bit steep of an asking price based on all the information we had. The seller wanted speed and certainty that the deal would actually get done. So instead of us calling around trying to find debt and bank financing that would make this deal work, we went directly to the seller and offered them a seller finance option. You see, the seller finance option would help them achieve their goals, which were the speed and the certainty, but would also give us our win, which was to keep more cash on hand and not to be paying the bank rates. So what we did is we structured the seller finance deal where we put $300,000 down and kept a note with the seller at 5%. Now we were able to put down less than we would at a normal bank and get better interest rates in exchange for the speed and certainty that the seller needed. So once we signed that document and got them what they needed, that's when the real work started. That's when we went into due diligence. So we inspected the roads, we inspected the wells, the electrical, everything that's on the property, septic, and made sure that we checked and double checked what was going on with the property. So we inspected, verified permits, and we made sure that everything was in order. Now there were some back and forth things that we had to get taken care of, but ultimately we were able to talk directly with the seller and they understood where we were coming from, and we were able to come to an agreement and a win-win for both parties. So because we were able to use seller financing, we didn't have income checks, credit checks, background checks. We just had an agreement directly with the seller. And that agreement was, again, $300,000 down, 5% interest on the remaining balance of $3.5 million. We're also able to take advantage of some accelerated depreciation for us and our partners. So our original plan with this property was to sell the lots individually, and that's still what we plan on doing. However, in the meantime, we had the opportunity to turn it into an actual functioning RV park with verifiable income. So our plan is to add RV sites, add amenities, and we're projected to make over 150 grand just in the first summer. So we project extra 150 grand worth of income that we weren't expecting. We've basically taken occupancy from nothing to about 80% in the high season. Now, we did underestimate the seasonal staffing requirements and just everything, all the amenities that the campers and RV travelers would need, but that's the reason it's important to stress test all of your assumptions and when you're underwriting to do so conservatively. Now for us, this was all just a cherry on top because we weren't planning on having this income at all. And if you want to analyze your own deals, make sure you download the free RV Park Analyzer in the links below. We'll see you next time.